Hi everyone and welcome to my channel. So tonight I will go ahead and channel the masculine energy as to how the masculine is thinking or what they're feeling for you. Yeah, and if there is like any other message, so welcome everybody. I don't know why I start with these cards here nowadays, but I just like love them. That energy of being heartbroken, you can see it here. Believe me, if you're feeling tired for no reason, I'm starting to think that it's not like in vain. There's something behind it, and I can see that Two of Swords, that idea of a choice, and you will figure it out. 3 plus 2. Mentally conflicted over a choice or a decision he's got to make. And the guy is not stupid. He knows he's got to make it like quicker than later. Yeah. He knows like time is running out for him, believe me. Yeah, to that King of Pentacles, that guy that I'm talking about exists. And that's exactly how he's feeling. That energy of being hurt. Something is happening with the masculine and is happening to him, sorry, for real. And you can see that card here of him regretting things, that's what's going on. And believe me, to that Two of Swords here, he knows he's going to have to make a move like quicker than later. Yeah. And this connection here stays with him on his mind. And I hope you heard me. I got it. Karma. These karmic situations, they're going to start getting real for some of them, where they definitely have to make a choice, people. Just chill. Just chill. New love, yeah. Some of them know that they're going to have to make a decision here about either you or the karmic. And I'll tell you something. Check out how this idea of like a newer form of love is like creeping up on your DM. I can tell you some of them, they're not happy with the karmic. I just like hate that card. Like, what are you doing in my decks and in my readings, I can see it here. Some of them, the money, the karmic was attractive because of the money they possessed as well. And I hope that you have heard me. I hate that card. Like, we're trying to energies, like, really. And the idea of wanting you back, I can see it here, and I can literally see the guy here. And believe me, people, that idea of like urgency or things having to happen quickly, yeah. You can feel that too, people. Like, you know what, if I don't have this union like right now, maybe sooner than later, I'm not going to want it anymore. He's not stupid. He knows that, people. And I hope that you have heard me. To the point where some of you say, if this union doesn't happen, sooner than later, I don't want it anymore. And to that card, never, I believe you, DFs. And I hope you heard me. Because he heard you, he knows. I knew he was going to talk today, which is why I could even plan this thing here. Like, I knew tonight something's going to happen here, people, with the masculine energy. I was wrong. Yeah, we've been telling you a long time. Whatever you did, you were wrong. sadness. I can see it here. Believe me, if you manage to remove yourself from this situation here, your person is feeling it. There is karma onto the choices that he's made. The choices that he's made when it comes to the karmic, he knows that sooner or later, it's like either you want this thing like now, or you may never have it, is exactly what this DM is thinking. But it gets deeper than that because of the connection. And I can tell you something, money, no money, the karmic, even if they have something to offer, this here is insignificant compared to this connection here. And I hope you heard me. I need one last card. He knows he's got to make up his mind about whether he wants to go into union with you like sooner than later. Yes, people, that's what Spirit is saying, so I believe it. Otherwise, you may never see each other again, because some DFs are not joking anymore. That's what's going on. This yes here, that's exactly what your DM is feeling if you're resonating with my energy. They know they're about to lose you like for real, and nothing can change that. Yeah, I'm telling you, if you manage to create space or something like that, it's gotten real for him. He knows it's not just like a facade, that you're there to back your own actions up, Yeah. Even I can even see it in that card nourish, like, you know what? She's really literally like nourishing the space between us. I hope you're getting the picture I'm seeing here. She's literally like cultivating the space between us. She's taking care of herself while she's creating that space between us. Your person can feel that, people, and I hope you heard me. If you only knew. You're thinking you're by yourself, right? That, I'm all by myself in my little corner doing this thing here. No, no, no. He can even feel that this soul love is around you, people. Because to these two cards here, it is nowhere around him. Otherwise, he wouldn't feel like that. He knows you're supported in the stuff that you're doing here. And I hope you heard me. He can feel it. Like you uplifted, he can feel it. Yep. The stuff I'm channeling, you better believe it, So DM, what are you feeling, or what's your energy for the moment? Because I know that you, like the man that he is how he's feeling, one way or the other. People, this card, like soul song, I know that it's Spirit saying to me, like, dance again, because I've been tired lately. I've not danced in like maybe 10 days, which is absolutely crazy for me, people. Or like listen to music again, and it keeps coming up. I'm seeing it as like a prayer or a mantra that this guy here is like, reciting. Yeah, a message that he's sending out, I can see it here, or feel it more so. It's funny, what I'm feeling here is like he's also like starting to attract people around him who think a little bit like this here. He may not be in the same form because we're speaking of like the masculine family, not the feminine one. There's a different tone to it. But I can see that this guy is starting to be like a magnet for people on the other side of us, people. Meaning that like masculine group, he's attracting some real masculine. I can see it here, people. You are the universe. It's the truth. This group here, or these people like gravitating towards him, they see us, the feminine, as their universe, just like we see them, people. And I hope that you're catching the stuff that I'm trying to tell you here, and I can even see it to this here. Like, I don't know. But that's the message, people. Even if it's like one person, one other masculine, this guy is connecting with somebody else and they're like, yeah. And believe me, this connection here that I'm seeing, it's a masculine connection, or within that energy is all geared to bring like everybody in the group like towards the feminine. And I hope that you heard me. It's the same thing we're doing, but on the other side. Manifestation, the stuff is happening, but I have to, like, it comes in shade here. It's not a community like we have. It may be just like a friendship or something like that, but DM is starting to share what he's feeling with somebody else, and that somebody can understand him, people. And I hope you heard me. That's what's going on to that card, like manifestation. Nothing has gone wrong. This here to me is like him, I don't know what it is, but maybe figuring out that this connection here, people, is so real that no matter what happened, you know, you guys will end up being together. That's what I'm feeling. I need one more card. Divine masculine is what's going on, people. He knows about this connection here, and that's all I will say. This reading is beautiful, and I knew it, you know, like, let's meet tonight. I knew it. He's draining me, I feel, from my strength or whatsoever because of what's going on his side, you know, and I'm not liking it. So whatever revolution, this and that, please make it quick, you know, so I can keep on like living my life, literally. Oops, sorry. So the masculine energy. What I'm saying to you is the truth, people, and I knew it to that card. Like, yes, this here is saying to me, like, yeah, T, literally give them the real tea about what's going on, you know, in the masculine community and even individually. That's what I'm hearing, people. Your energy, they know that they're going to lose you eventually, you know, believe me. To that Ace of Swords here, like she's literally ready to cut me out, and they can feel it. You see that sense of like urgency, like let me make a decision quickly. I can see it here. And I can see literally this man here that you call your divine masculine, you know, like heading in the right direction when it comes to these things here. I'll tell you, it's that like wand energy, that divine energy that's guiding him, because he's too dumb, literally, to do this thing here by himself. You know, it's God like telling him or like showing him the way. It's all it is. You'd be surprised that some of these guys are literally going to have the strength to let go of this one karmic here. Not necessarily one, excuse me, but definitely that karmic energy altogether. And I need to clarify that because there's one card, if I see it, you would know. Some of them, they have like held on to the concept of like karmic energies for a long time. I mean, yes, a long time, but also like in a very strong way, like he had a grip on them. Literally, I'm telling you, they're ready to let go of that. They have the strength for that now, and I hope that you have heard me. And I believe it somehow because of this here and that community that I talked about, or this like alliance or whatsoever, because it literally feels like this here is literally like the new black people. And it's funny, you know, these cards make me feel like that. And I hope that you have heard me, like, you know, let me get my woman in this crazy world here. Is the new black people. It's what's going on. Yeah. Karmic energies versus true love people. Literally, this here is like the new hype or like the new trend. And I hope that you have heard what I said. Is crazy people. The balance here, I'm starting to see it. I can feel it literally, like, you know, they're talking about how cool it is to be in this energy versus this one here. And I hope you heard me. That healing, yeah. You gotta see this for what it is, because karmic that, sure. This here, you can like, it can go for like the devil energy. So if you saw it as the devil, do you understand like the firm grip that this devil had on these masculines here? I can see them healing from that to the point where this energy, like, you know, left and right is like not interesting to them anymore, and that they'd rather have this one here. And yeah, that's what's going on. You see that ace of swords bothering me, like literally now they know the truth, and spirit is saying yes to me. Yeah, that new cycle, or like, I don't know what it is, people, but either like a new wave or a new experience or a new thing. I told you, like literally, I mean, DMs, the new black type of thing. I can see it here, people. It's for you. These guys are speaking together, like connecting or gravitating towards each other as to how to be like real men, because they need you, that real one. And I hope that you have heard me. I can see the chat like going off, but I'm not sure that you're worried about the right thing, people. Like, you know, please, with all humility, don't worry about his message. Are you getting this message? Let me go on, because I can feel it, you know. You have to focus your energy on the right type of thing, like, you know, embrace this journey. One more. Do not tell that divine energy and those aces, they're starting to come out in my readings like all the time if you pay attention. Like, what's going on here? Am I going to win the lotto or something? What's going on? But to that like divine energy, I told you, something's like, you know, helping your person. And I hope you heard me. Did not tell you that devil. I knew it, you know, in that 3 of cups here. There's a shift of energy, and I can see it here, where the negativity is being like substituted, you say, for this, by this love here, by these energies here, by this truth here, which is why that Ace of Pentacles is not here. It's like, can we be together instead of focusing on material things? And I hope that you're catching these messages here. Let me go on. Yeah, I can see it even in that card money here. Some of them understand that it doesn't even matter at this point here. Yeah. You know, like with the new deck, a new energy, yeah. It's either like he is going crazy over you, or like, believe me, being obsessed over you, because that energy is onto him. I'm telling you, this guy couldn't do this by himself. This energy is making him like either obsessed over you, or like, you know, what you call it, like spying on you, basically, is what's going on here. He cannot even help it. And to that idea of spying, I think he's trying to, I don't know what it is, either like look at something, try to, you know, in the same thing like social media, a little bit like try to gather some information or whatsoever about like this very thing that I can see here. And I hope you heard me. It's funny because this guy here, you know, like I know my cards, like I can see him here too. But I know what's going on, so I'll take it back, you know. I need one more. But I'll tell you what it is. Like some of these guys just see you walking away. Yet again, that idea of like urgency, people. Like she's really not playing this time around here. And I can see you here like the Queen of Pentacles. Like, yeah, that's what's really happening. That's when like the feelings start kicking in, whether like the memory of you or whatsoever. But I need to clarify this, like, you know, if I lose her, you know, he can feel that, you know, it does something to him, which is why he's like, I gotta act quickly. And I believe it to this energy here. These ones, somebody setting themselves in motion, people. And I hope you heard me. That idea of like rebuilding things with you. The challenge is actually like doing that after like that, what you call it, dark night of the soul energy's been introduced to your situation, and how to still be like victorious. But I need one more, I'll tell you. It's different here. It's not even about victory, people. This here is his dilemma, and I'm going to say it to you. He doesn't want to lose you. Let's set the record straight, which is why he's going to set himself in motion sometime soon. The dilemma is how to rebuild this thing after he puts you on in like night of the soul energy, and literally how to literally remove your focus or your attention on from the choices that he has made. And I'm sorry for being like, you know, a little bit tongue-tied, but believe me, that's the spiritual message, people. How do I rebuild this thing after all the pain I caused you? And how can I, If it's not like forget, how can I draw your attention away from the choices that I've made? Especially for karmic, a particular karmic or like karmic situations were involved. And I hope you heard me. I need some more. And there are like feelings in this situation. I can even see it here to the stuff that I was saying to you earlier. Yeah, that's the driving force, people. It here too. I'll tell you something. If it weren't for that divine energy of the or these feelings, this guy here, he would never ask himself like how to even like make this thing right with you. But there are forces driving him that this guy here doesn't necessarily have to understand, you know, just like he does. I hope that you have heard me. I can see it here. His feelings, you know, when he never thought he would have some. Yeah, to that King of Pentacles is the truth, what I'm saying to you. That's how he's feeling as to like right now. The stuff that I'm saying to you and those discussions that I was talking about, they're happening. DM is like sharing something and you would figure it out here too. Do you see these two men? DM is speaking about his feelings with another man. And I hope that you have heard me. And this here is real, people. And this is it, you know. Do you see this? Literally, they're speaking about how there is like lovelessness in their lives or whatsoever, like a life without love or whatsoever. This here is crazy. Or the fact that the love for the karmic or this very woman here, you know what? Do you see what I'm trying to tell you? I mean, you know, I'll show you my cards like, yeah. Literally, like there's no love in that devil energy. I'm telling you, there's like a new wave of something, a new hype around something here, and I'm going to share that with you. The pandemic's doing that to people, and I can see it here. There's no love with those devil energies, you know, that literally this 3D experience been throwing up on us here. They know, and they speak about it too. Like their heads no longer in the clouds, you know, is what I'm seeing here. This here is literally feels like a new movement or like a different type of movement. I can see it here. I can literally see like they know that these like energies, they're not going to get them anywhere. And I hope that you're following, you know, literally like an energy or whatsoever that promotes like lovelessness or whatsoever is not it, you know, is what I'm seeing here. Like literally they removed the cover off of this thing here is what I'm seeing. Ooh. To the King of Wands, like divine masculines, people. I knew it. I knew it. This here is a little even too much for me because, you know, I know the depth of this message here and I don't know if you caught it, you know, I need like one last card. That's what lets you know like something's happening. Yeah. In reverse, it's not what it is, it's a shift, people. And I hope that you have heard me. I need to take this back because this here is like what I call an abnormality or an anomaly, because I know cards and spirits, you know, is trying to say something to me. abnormality in the code or whatsoever it is. I need one more because this here will come in reversed. I know that this like apprenticeship has started, people. Yeah, because of that connection, because of people whatsoever, there's like a shift and the beginning of an apprenticeship. You know, something has shifted when it comes to the masculine. There started this thing here, believe me. Connecting with people of their kinds whatsoever is exactly what's happening. I knew it, and I shared my thoughts with you. Like, I knew this card was going to come in reverse because I can see that idea of apprenticeship, you know, and like spirit saying those connections are real, like masculine gravitating towards each other to start like learning, you know, and the connection that you share is real too. And I hope you heard me and check this out, people. That's the card at the bottom, like divine energies, you know, moving this thing here. And I know it, you know. About that choice, you know. That's what's going on. That's all it is, that choice, like, you know, karmic this or that, you know, I gotta make up my mind as to what's right or what's wrong. I gotta take those back, you know. Yeah, like literally these guys are starting to see that light within this energy too. Yeah. Something's definitely happening for the better, people. And if you're resonating with me, this message for you, that idea of like balance being restored, you know. I'm not saying like they are like advanced or whatnot, but believe me, they're starting somewhere and I can see it here, you know. Yeah. Victory and success. This thing here is the truth, people. That's what we always wanted. I can see this thing like starting, you know. I'm not saying it's going to be for everybody, but I can feel like, you know, like a shift of consciousness when it comes to the masculine energy. Didn't I tell you like your wish being fulfilled? That's what we always wanted. I can see it here. I need one more. This here is spirit saying to me, because I could feel this moment or this meeting here tonight. Do you realize like both of you are in the same space right now? And I'm sharing this message with you. That's what spirit's saying to me. You guys are in the same space, like the Two of Pentacles, two things sharing the same space. At the moment, to that moon card, that's my energy. I'm picking it, you know. He's here. Do you see that emperor energy to the stuff that I'm trying to tell you is the truth? It's a little bit like he said it, like meet me here tonight, you know. That's what they're doing together. It's a little bit like they're talking these things out, you know, as to like how to, you know, like this here is the philosophical and spiritual talk, but in three is like, you know, literally like how do I win my ex back? That's what they be talking about, you know. So what's going on? She was good to me. She was better than, you know, whatnot. She had that right type of energy. How do I get her back? Yeah. To that card, hope. That's what they talk about. And I hope you heard me, you know. It's funny, that energy, but I can feel them. I don't think it's that concept of money here. But speaking of literally, like, you know, heaven on earth type of thing, I can see it here. It's like the what you call it, the content, you know, of their discussions together. Either like, you know, the environment or something, you know. This here's the Ten of Pentacles. So this here is past feelings. It's about how to make this world here a better place at this point, believe me. At that, and to have a happy family, or that good energy, the stuff that you cannot buy, people. The true facts of life. The true, like, I don't know, like the true energies of life. I can see it here. Believe me, this has nothing to do with money. It's like a paradise on earth. All these movements, you know, I'm starting to really see this. Like even these guys starting this little movement as to how to protect their sexual energy. That's what's going on here. That's what's going to happen. I'm telling you, some kind of energy is going to, or if it has not whatsoever, believe me, that energy is very real. It's not envious, like that dark type of energy. Like, you know what? That's the energy I've always wanted from them, is what's saying to me, you know. Yeah, and I hope that you caught that. Yeah. That's that energy, you know, that this, like, whatever, like negative energy or whatsoever, always wanted from the masculine. That's the one that really mattered. And I hope that you have heard me. Because, you know, it cannot touch like that crown chakra. It can't. That's the highest it gets, you know. And I hope you catching this, you know. Like blocking their third eye or their sense of vision or whatsoever. That's what he was doing to them. As long as this energy here was trapped, you know, is what I'm seeing. Believe me, it's now they want you. They really like want you. I saw that woman earlier, like they want you. A little bit like, you know, if money doesn't mean anything, if this world does not mean anything, at least I got you. I can see it here. Like the only thing literally worth having is you. I can see it here. Angel of balance. Believe me, that idea of the balance being restored, I can see it here. Community. Yeah, DM is connecting with other people. It's making this thing like real for him. And is speaking about how to get you back. The planet this, the virus that, the whatever this, like, you know, let's protect our sexual energy, that the devil this or that. Is exactly what's going on. The true talks, you know, is like starting. And I hope you heard me. Prosperity lies ahead. Getting advice or something like that as to how to win you back, people, and make this thing here work together, or at least with another person. Believe me, adjustments are required. Speaking about how they can do this thing, like, you know, literally like step by step. A time to give rather than take. That's what they're like, what you call it, like advising each other to do, like, you know, how to give something to her and hold your vision. The stuff that I'm saying to you is very real, you know. Your DM is sharing his experience of you with at least like one other human being, and you know what he would do to a person or to a man. In being more into that meditative type of energy, instead of being literally in 3D. I'm telling you, that's what the pandemic did to us, you know. This here is like the masculine energy actually rejecting that devil energy and those like third party energies. He feels like, you know, he can be better than that there, believe me. Like, you know, there's no love attached to those devil energies. Yeah. And how to, like, you know, leave the past behind literally and decide to be this better person that I can see here. I can see it, people. One last card. You're very close to achieving your goal. That's what he tells himself. And this reading is going to resonate even more with you if you are a Virgo or your person is definitely Virgo energy. And I can see Taurus here. Do you see that? Recapture romance. That's what they be talking about. It's not the card. It's that very concept here, to recapture romance with you, is what he's talking about. It's funny, this card here. This here is acknowledging if you made it this far in the reading and you have children, you be acknowledged here. Because I'm not feeling that energy that it's affecting anything. It's just for you guys. And it says here, let go of control issues is what your DM is deciding to do, and to situation to unfold like naturally, but is more that trying to control this thing here, trying to keep you at a distance and not allow the feelings to come through. Heart-to-heart conversation is what these guys are having, people. I've been trying to tell you. And it's funny, it's like a circle of trust, you know, and I believe him. I believe him. I definitely do. It's like this here. It's the same thing. Nobody's being judged. It's real. I can see it here. It's definitely good, you know, with that trust card. Do you see that? It is time to disconnect from the world. Oof. It says, enjoy the bliss of holiday together. I don't know how to say that, but you would see that, you see that retreat to that honeymoon literally is just like time. People have time to retreat now and to start like thinking like true human beings, you know, on this like literal imposed holiday that's onto some people. And I hope that you have heard me. I need one last card. Let your friends help you. It's very real what I'm saying to you. So that, people, that was my message to you. I hope that you have enjoyed it. Please don't forget, my message, the M's message to you. I hope you did. Please